What's up, everyone? Welcome to the third season of Gino Thanks. And this season of Gino Thanks, we're going to be doing something different. I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be inviting people to join in on the action. They can call in. The URL is at the bottom, or you can feel free to leave some comments in the chat. And we'll, if you have some questions for us, we can definitely answer it, comments. But for today, I have a very special guest for the very first episode of season 3. Amaka, welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I did not think this day would come. After they canceled it, I thought it was over. But it's happening.
I knew. I was thinking that these networks would be stupid not to bring it back in some form, because people are still talking about it. It's been canceled for 5-6 years, and it still trends on Twitter all the time. So
but
I'm excited.
The fact that it's not going to be on TV, is going to be online, is interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it.
How is it different from Netflix? Netflix is considered a real channel. Is it, or do you consider that online too?
No, but they'll be able to do a lot more stuff than TV. Because remember, with TV,
I see
after a while, there's certain things you just can't do on TV. Remember, unless you you'll hit a threshold, and they'll be like, oh well, we can't show it at this time. We can't do it at this. So the fact that it's online, they can be a lot more. Is it freer? I guess you can do a lot more stuff that you wouldn't be able to do.
I mean, that's what I was saying.
TV.
I don't know. I'll see. I thought the conversation was gonna be racier than it was. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like that could have been on TV. I feel like some of the Bad Girls Club episodes were worse than that, than what we saw on the conversation.
That is true. That is true. But I feel like with the conversation, it was only 4 of them. But now they're adding it was 6 of them, yeah. But now that I feel like they're adding more people, I feel like it's going to get crazier.
You're right. But before we get into it, because I know with that they did post the cast on Instagram, and they kind of let us know. Yeah, I thought I sent you the picture. It was the picture of the 8 of them. Apparently, there's gonna be one girl.
You sent me the picture. You sent me the picture, but you didn't tell me there was a trailer.
Oh yeah, no. There's I was gonna say we should watch it now, live, and we could get our reactions.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see. I saw the picture. I recognize Seven. I love Seven on her season. I don't care whoever says anything. I love Seven. Of course, we have Christina. Mehgan.
Mehgan, yeah.
There?
See, I thought Mehgan grew up, right? She was over Bad Girls Club. I didn't think she would do it.
Exactly. So I was just why is she here? So if there's a trailer, let me see the trailer.
Let me share my screen and make sure that my audio is sharing, and I'll pull it up and we can. All right. Did it come up? Yeah, you see it?
Yes, I can see it.
All right. So can you hear it? Can you hear it?
That car looks. Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh shit, that's Mehgan right there, right? I need to make this full screen. All right.
That car looks expensive. Ooh, Mehgan look good though.
She a bad dude. Yeah. All about the dough, get the bag, dude.
Oh my god.
There, Janelle.
I'm so excited for Janelle to come back.
Wait. When did Janelle come here? When was Janelle in the conversation? Was he was talking about all the girls that turned it down? Janelle wasn't on that list, was she?
Yeah, I think this is so. I don't remember her being part of that at all. So yeah, this is new information.
She was listening to people in the group chat. She was listening.
I don't think she was.
She was listing
yeah. I don't think she was originally part of the group chat.
Yeah, she wasn't even part of the list.
But
why is she here?
She's already been on MTV. She knows what she's doing. I think her and Sarah are definitely the baddest of season 11, for sure. You can't deny that.
I mean, she couldn't fight though, but I guess
everyone wanted to fight her. That's why it was interesting. But also,
but she could not fight.
It doesn't matter. The fact that they all wanted to fight her, she was doing something right.
Which is also pathetic. Why would I fight somebody who can't fight? What's the point of that?
All right, but let's continue on. I like so far how they paired it up, right? So like I noticed Christina and Mehgan, they were both on season 9. They were in the car together. Mm-hmm. And Janelle and Sarah were both on season 11, and they were in the car together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make them mad, dude. Yeah, she know she a first, they just average. She a bad.
Oh shit!
Pink hair, I love pink. Is that Judi?
Yes.
Is that? Oh my god! With the Nicki Minaj pink hair.
Apparently, everyone was talking about that wig on Twitter, and they were like, "She was like, it'll never happen." You can't see it from this.
I love pink. I love bright colored hair. I'm not dissing her. I'm not dissing her.
No, not because it's pink, but because I don't know. If
I'm not dissing her.
That looks good. I'm not dissing her either. I love Judi, and I'm glad that I'm so happy she's on the season.
I was making an observation because Nicki Minaj likes that bright colored wigs and everything. That's all I was saying. I'm not dissing her.
I was thinking, you know how like in BGC, whenever they would come out with the trailers, they would always make a big deal about the one redhead in the group, right? There was always one. Well, for a while, they had always like put one.
That's true. But I was just making an observation because anytime I see like bright colored hair, I think of like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or like for the music videos. I'm not dissing her. I was just making an observation.
Have you heard that out there? You know, she put out a mixtape, right?
Judi?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
She's still putting it out, but I mean, she put out a single. I don't know. I gotta. I'm still waiting on the whole album to come out, but let's continue. I like how they did this.
I have one question though. I have a question.
What's up?
So you see how they're pairing the girls together?
Yeah.
Is this implying that Seven and Judi know each other, like outside of this, or?
I don't think. No, it's not implying that because Judi did say on Twitter or Instagram, she was like, "Oh, I made such a good connection with Seven. It was my first time meeting her." Blah blah blah. But I thought it was interesting because Judi is from season 7 and her name is Seven. That's the
my god.
That's
you
how
and your conspiracy. Oh my god.
I like to connect. I connect everything, even if there's really no connection there.
Yes.
All right, let's continue on with this trailer though.
Okay.
Seven
is so fine. Damn. Pause that. Pause it.
Do you know who that girl was? Do you know who that girl was?
No. Has she been on Bad Girls Club before?
No.
So they brought a brand new bitch. They brought a whole new bitch.
She's from Love and Hip Hop. So they have apparently I looked her up. She's from Love and Hip Hop New York.
Oh, bro, I haven't watched New York in a minute. Bro, I tried getting into I Love Hip Hop Atlanta, but then I was just like, Miami, and then I was just like, this is kind of boring to me. Then I stopped. Bro.
I only watched New York because I started watching because Cardi was on there, and then I continued watching because Dream Doll was on there, and then after that, I stopped. And I think that's probably when she must have come on.
It's not just Bad Girl alumni.
Well, think about this. Remember the season 16 Bad Girls Club reunion? They brought Erica Mena to the reunion.
But that was like as like a co-host.
You're right. I'm just saying the Bad Girls.
He wasn't part of Bad Girls Club.
But Love and Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop and Bad Girls Club have always worked closely together. That's what I feel like.
But Love and Hip Hop has a different premises. Like Love and Hip Hop, they're not moving people into like a spacious house and then going like, "Hey, party, drink, and all that stuff." Love and Hip Hop is like, I guess we could say it's like everyday life of all these people, like, but like, you know, most of it is story, but like, yeah, I guess so. I guess you can say that, but like, I thought this was only going to be former Bad Girls
That's
Club
why it's not called
cast
Bad Girls
members.
Club. It's called Baddies.
But I just thought it was like, I thought it was just like, so like, wait a minute. I thought you said Judy was representing Bad Girls Club in their old network. So why is she here?
I heard some stuff, and I'll get into it after we finish the trailer. So let me continue on.
This trailer is only a minute long. I have so many questions. What
I know. It's so epic.
Natalie, okay.
Wait.
I try to pop in. Wait.
Saw that?
That was good.
Wait, she was the one.
Wait. Pause. What score? Is that Tanisha?
Yeah, she was. I'm surprised she's in this.
Scroll back. Wait a minute. But during the conversation,
yeah, she's the main one.
Like, wait, no. But during the conversation, Tanisha said, like, Natalie said that Tanisha wasn't interested in doing anything Bad Girls Club or Bad Girl Club adjacent. Why is she here? She looked good. I'm not saying that she doesn't look good, but why is she here? I thought she said she was like not like she doesn't want to do anything like that.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I don't know if it's the same thing.
Am I not remembering the conversation correctly?
I mean, you don't know what conversation they had after that. After the success of the conversation, you don't know what came. You know what I'm saying?
But at least during the conversation, that episode.
Yeah, I remember that. And I remember them going back and forth on Instagram too. Like, Tanisha was on Instagram Live talking about how Natalie would never betray Oxygen or whatever. Like, don't bite the hand that feeds you kind of thing. I don't know what she said, but she was
Judy
talking all that.
Too. But Judy here too, and you said Judy
no, honestly, Judy did say that, but I feel like part of it was also because I had heard that Judy said that she didn't do it. Judy said that she didn't do the conversation because they were planning to invite her up there, and then when she got to the door, they were going to throw the money in her face and be like, "We don't need you." And I feel like that's really why she didn't do it. I feel like
so
if
she was never a representative for Oxygen, like she never was that.
No, she still has her own special on E that's coming up because Andy Cohen is doing a show on like the best reality TV, and I guess each episode is gonna highlight a different reality show. And so the Bad Girls Club episode, Judi is the only one that they're talking to, or I don't know, maybe they're gonna do like a general like reality TV show episode, and she's gonna be part of that. I don't know. I think she said she had her own episode though.
I got questions. Okay.
But yeah, I feel like it I don't know, for Tanisha to join, I think she was making a way bigger deal about it.
I feel like I'm remembering it wrong, but I feel like Natalie specifically said Tanisha was not interested in anything like Bad Girls Club or Bad Girls Club adjacent.
She wants to be good girls, right? She wants to be. Exactly. I saw some other stuff.
And then Natalie was saying that good girls don't make money. So to see her here, bruh, are they going to be in the same house? No, bruh.
Let's see the rest of this trailer. That's only 9 more seconds. Oh, that's it. I thought there was more.
Coming soon. So, bro, they couldn't even show us a clip of the first episode. Like,
no, I think they're still filming it now.
Oh my god, that means it's not going to be out till like later this year.
I saw when they were in Miami. I think they were filming in. Well, actually, it's called ATL. I don't know. Never mind. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
So. Well, this is not going to come out till later this year. This is what it means. Because if you're saying they're still filming it,
I felt like they filmed this trailer 2 weeks ago and it's already out. So if they're filming the episodes now, I feel like the episodes are probably going to come out in a month or two. They're only going to be in the house for like a month, I think. and I feel like it's one of those they'll probably release the first episode before they finish filming. Because, well, I don't know, they have a whole year to do that, I guess, on Bad Girls Club, but that's how they would do it, right?
Like, did they just start filming or have they been filming?
I think they have been filming.
Okay.
I think I'm really not 100% sure. You know, they kind of like I don't know what's real and what's fake sometimes, but I have seen on Instagram the girls will post like, "Oh, I just got into a fight," because you know I guess they're allowed to have their phones on this show. Like they weren't allowed to have their phones on BGC, but here they can. And so every once in a while they'll be posting about what's going on in the house.
So hopefully, I'm not saying that it's gonna be definite, but hopefully, maybe it'll be here like March, April.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna wait. You know, Zeus is gonna wait as much as they can. They're gonna want people to think it's gonna come out this month, so they get that $3.99 this month. But they're gonna wait until their subscriptions restart to release it, and then they'll have to get the next month after that. I don't know.
And another question is, are they going to drop it all, or is it going to be like a weekly thing?
Well, they did the conversation a weekly thing. That was only 2 weeks, but they split it up. So I feel like they're gonna make it into episodes. Oh yeah, so I guess that is different from how Netflix does it.
Well,
no, but the thing that I was gonna say earlier, but about Sidney, because I saw, you know, that was like in the middle of the trailer, really, and we didn't get to talk about it. But I learned from looking up videos on YouTube that apparently she's transgender. That's her whole storyline on Love and Hip Hop. But she's also a liar. Because she said on Love and Hip Hop, which was like I think maybe 2019 is what it said. She was talking about getting surgery, right? Like gender reassignment surgery. But she didn't. And then, like I said, I was looking her up on YouTube. And so I saw this interview. She was on The Breakfast Club in like 2013 for some reason. I don't know why she was on Breakfast Club, but she said at that point that she already had surgery.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So
that's different from Bad Girls Club. So that's why there's another layer of like, oh, she's not really a bad girl.
Is she transgender or not? But like, what's the consensus?
Yeah, she's transgender, definitely. What do you mean?
But you also said that she was a liar.
Well, you're right.
Is she lying? She's lying? Is she lying about that? I know what I can't even say. I can't even talk. Like, I'm not going to even get into that because that's dangerous territory. I don't want people to come for me.
Now you're thinking even like deeper like than it is. Like,
I have no problem with that, bro.
I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying.
But I'm just saying she's not. I hope she's not doing it. I hope she's not lying about it for, attention. Because that would suck. Because then every other person who says, "Oh, I'm transgender," will be like,
I think.
Oh, you're a liar.
I don't know. I don't think
that's my standpoint. Like she could be like, I am all the LGBTQ alphabet mafia thing. So are we.
Well, the whole thing is because she's transgender. I think there was a big thing about her not being able to hit the other girls in the house, and so I had read online that Sidney and Judi got into a fight, and Judi spit on her.
She's a woman. She's a woman. Equal rights, equal fights.
So you think it'd be okay for Sidney to beat one of the girls up?
If another girl is coming at her, what's she supposed to do? Stand there and take it?
Because I don't know. It's like those. I don't know. I mean, this is getting kind of deep, but
it's not deep at all. If I came up and slapped you would slap me.
Have you seen those wrestling? No. First of all, I gotten slapped by a girl and I did not hit her back, even though it's mostly because I knew I deserved it. But
that's different. If I came and slapped you for no reason.
So are you in support of like I've seen this on the news a lot. There'll be like a wrestling team, an all-female wrestling team, but there's one transgender that always wins and is like really causing damage.
That's that. I can't speak on sports. I can't speak on sports.
Bad Girls Club is a sport.
But you're telling me that if someone comes after you, you're supposed to just be like, oh, because of people will think.
Right. Okay, you're right. If someone punched someone else, then maybe it's.
That's right. That's not deep at all.
What about spitting? What about is that a reason to punch
someone?
Yes,
don't spit on me. Like.
Apparently Sidney didn't, but I heard that Judi spit on Sidney. So
that's disgusting.
I can't wait to see that. Judy's been doing that. First episode of her season, she spit on the pizza. What are you talking about?
She spit on the pizza, and the fact that no one rocked her shit during that time.
She's the baddest.
Give her the confidence to keep spitting. What, Gino?
Oh, I see.
That's like somebody throwing a shoe at you. You don't do that. There's just fighting actions that you just don't do. You don't spit at somebody. You don't throw a drink at somebody. You don't push the person. Don't get up in their personal space. Like there's certain actions that you do that you're just like you want to fight.
So
like why would you spit on someone? Why unless you wanted to start something?
I guess we gotta watch the episodes to see why. I'm Team Judi. First of all, I'm always gonna be Team Judi. Sidney's not even a bad girl, all right.
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with you. Like you have favorites, even though that favorite could be the devil. You're just like Team Judi, team. No, if they do wrong, you gotta call them out on it.
No, I do. I'm totally honest. Look, when I met Judi, I was so nervous and like, but she sat me down. We were just talking. She was like, so who's your favorite bad girl? And I was just so nervous, and I was just like saying the first thing that came to my mind, and I was like, oh my god, I love Rocky. And then the dude that was like behind her was like looking at me like, what are you talking about? It's Judi. And I was like, no, you're definitely my favorite. I was just talking about, I don't know what I said. I was super nervous, but
that's different. That's
I'm saying. That's not different. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just team whoever just to say that I'm team whoever. It's really how I feel at the moment. You're right. Maybe when I watch it, I might feel different. You know what I'm saying? I remember. Sorry, continue.
No, I just want. You can have your favorites. I just want to know that when we watch this, that if she does some effed up stuff, you'll be like, yeah. That wasn't right. I still love her though, but that wasn't right. I just hope you won't be defending her to the bitter end. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
because I have favorites too.
What I was going to add to that was, and what I even said to Judi at that time was, they were my favorite on their season, but by the time they got to the redemption, I didn't like them. And I was talking about, Rocky at the time. But when season 13 had come out, I remember I posted on, I think it was on my Instagram, and I was like, because I had seen the fight with Sarah, and I love Sarah too, right? But I had wrote on there that I was like, I'm Team Rocky. I'm sure whatever you did, it was well deserved, or something like that. But then when I saw it, I was like, nah, actually, that kind of made Rocky look bad on season 13.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't have favorites. No, I'm not, because you saw me. I said when I saw Mehgan, I'm just like, yes. And when I saw Seven, I'm just like, but I'm just saying that if they do something messed up, like completely out of line, like it's wrong.
No,
will you call them out? That's what I want to know.
That's the next thing I wanted to talk about too. So apparently there was another clip on BGCT Inc. on Instagram, and it was I don't know if I'm making this up, because I think someone leaked it, but then they had them take the pictures down.
Okay.
But I had seen a video of Tanisha, and she was crying, and she was like, guys, I'm supposed to be on my way to the house, but they burned it down. And I didn't know she was literally talking about they burnt the house down, but I saw some pictures of like a burning house.
I feel like some tabloid magazine would have ran that story.
Maybe it's like a super secure location.
A house burning down, no matter who you control, you cannot cover up a whole house burning down.
It wasn't like an explosion. I'm saying like it looked like a
fire. Yeah, you can't cover that up. You can't. What are you gonna like? You can't cover that up. There's smoke and ash and everything. No. I think it was just for drama. I mean, what do we expect? Baddies, Atlanta. Come on.
So why was Tanisha crying, saying they burned the house?
Okay, the fact that Tanisha is there is already surprising. I don't know what I don't have no theories. I have no future predictions. I don't have nothing. The fact that she's there has thrown me for a loop.
All right.
Like, out of all the cast that they just had in that trailer, like Mehgan, I was just like, like she came back. I'm surprised. But like, because of the conversation, because of what I watch on the conversation episode, the second episode, about how Tanisha wanted nothing to do with anything Bad Girls related, the fact that she's there looking pretty, not saying that she don't look pretty, but the fact that she's there, I have nothing to say, because I have predictions for Sarah. I have like predictions for Seven. I have predictions for Christina, because like I expected them to be part of it. I did not expect Tanisha to be there.
What I will say is I can't speak for all of them, but I do know that Mehgan had went on Instagram Live and she was explaining, or maybe it was YouTube, but she was explaining that they offered her an executive producer title on this project. So that's why she decided to do it. And I guess the check must have been nice too, but
it must have been, because the last time I saw Mehgan she was in a season of Basketball Wives, because she was dating one of the basketball players.
yeah.
And then that's it. Other than that,
she was on some show after that. I think the last show she was on, it was like some show where they help you with your business or something. I don't know. You don't remember seeing that clip? Someone was like helping her with her business, and then on the show, it was showing that like she had a bounce check or something, and they were trying to go in on her for that. But I don't even know all the details, so I didn't watch it. I just saw that clip. But is that worth it? If Tanisha was like, oh, don't betray Oxygen like that, do you think that's considered betrayal, or is that like just doing what you got to do?
But I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what to think, because out of all the cast there, the fact that she did not want to have anything to do with the conversation or what they had on OnlyFans, and then all of a sudden she pops up here, I'm just like, what happened after that episode? What happened behind the scenes after that episode?
They got offered executive producer titles. That's what I'm saying.
But like, I feel like Tanisha makes a big enough bag that she don't need it.
I don't know. She said that's what I'm saying. I think I don't know. You're right.
I don't think she needs it. I mean, do you think she needs it?
If Oxygen has never made her executive producer, that makes me, wonder if she does need it. I don't know. Zeus is coming up. Everyone knows that Zeus is about to be the next new network. Reality TV is big. They're taking all the best. I think VH1 gave them like a cease and desist order or something. Like they're telling them to stop production because they're stealing their cast members or something like that. I don't know how true that is.
But the thing about like reality TV in general, like they make reality TV shows about anything now. So now why not cash in on that?
Exactly. They're about to be a real new network.
Like before, the reality TV shows like Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, like New York was like the major one, and then they had like spinoffs like Hollywood and Atlanta, and then they added Miami on it. They had the Real Housewives of any county, but like recently, at least in the past 5 years, They have reality show about restaurants. They have reality TV shows about tattoo shops.
That's
They
what I'm
have
saying.
reality TV shows about real estate.
Zeus
they
is
have
about
reality TV shows about real estate.
Right, but Zeus is gonna be the king of trashy reality TV, and that's what everyone really wants to see. That's just what it is. That's like
no. I mean, we watch
the other networks. You're right. That's a good point that you made earlier. How like it's interesting that it'll be online and not on TV, because on TV they have to be more censored, and I feel like that has been, that is making the reality TV industry not as interesting as it could be. So I feel they're definitely. Wait, what did you say?
No. Like I said before, they make a reality TV show out of anything, and some of it, and like some are just completely like, why would you make a reality TV show about that? Like there was a reality TV show about real estate. I'm like, huh? I'm like,
exactly. Like, so you can
why?
Understand. So you can understand why Tanisha would join. Then is what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, I understand, but I just like I'm not bashing her for joining. I'm not.
So what are you trying to say then? I don't get it.
I'm surprised because I swore on my life that when on the conversation when she was like, I'm not doing anything like that, that was it. That's it. Like, I'm surprised that she decided to join. I'm not bashing her. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised that Oxygen hadn't made her an executive producer already. She should have been the executive producer of every reunion. That should count as a separate thing. And I know that she was like, they did episodes of, I don't know. Was that? I know she did. She was on like Bridezilla's, wasn't she?
Yes.
Was that on Oxygen or is that a different channel?
No. I think she did a special Tanisha Gets Married.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, Tanisha Gets Married. Was she executive producer of that? Because she should have been. If not, then I feel
I've never really looked into the details in the background till recently, because like reality TV show for me is like an escape. I just like watching trashy reality TV. But like now that after Bad Girls Club got canceled, and like I didn't understand the reason for it, I just kind of moved on to another TV show, but then they didn't interest me. And then all of a sudden you hit me up like last year saying, yo, they're trying to do a reunion. I'm just like, what? Like, what did he say? Like, I was just like, let me see this out. And like the conversation happened, and I thought that was the end of it. Like, because I'm just like, nothing really interesting happened. Like I enjoyed watching it, if that makes sense. But like it wasn't anything bombastic, so I didn't think they would have anything to continue on. But now they dropped this trailer, and now they not only are they bringing more girls, the OG Tanisha's coming in, and which is surprising to me.
I'm gonna say already the fact that they got rid of Jada makes the show 100 times better. I'm over Jada.
You just the way you just hate on some of the cast members. I'm like,
what do you mean? She's annoying.
What did Jada do? So was Shannon. So was Rocky.
No, they're cool. I could see Rocky being annoying on that. Shannon was not. Shannon was laid back. She got her check and she was happy, and she was just like, all right. She didn't even dress up really. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like maybe they didn't want her for this, because they were like, all right, you're not gonna do the drama stuff that we want you to do. But then what is Shannon without Rocky? So they had to get rid of Rocky too, and then they also got rid of.
Want to do it.
Why wouldn't they? Maybe they think they're gonna get. Maybe they're gonna get their own show on Zeus called Shanrock.
Or just maybe they just lost interest. I mean, you could only do reality TV for so long. Like I feel like that just wears you down. Like
at the end of the conversation, remember they were talking like this was the Shanrock show. So I thought they were trying to do it.
The conversation was a mess. I don't even want to start on that one. That was that whole thing. I was just like,
so it's produced.
I watched it, but
it has the same producers. So do you think that this is going to be better than that? It might, or do you think? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How much of it? What? What's up?
Do you want my honest opinion? Okay.
Yes,
so
definitely.
half of me wants them to act their age and be respectful women that they are, because I know at least half of them have their own business outside of Baddies ATL. Half of me wants them to act like, just snobbish, rich, bad girls.
Yeah.
Who wear Louis Vuitton, Birkin bags for days, everything, Gucci, everything. So half of me wants that to happen. The other half of me wants to see someone get slapped for being disrespectful. And I know it's sad, but
so are you saying that you didn't like the conversation because there wasn't enough fights, or what?
Kind of, but I feel like for Bad Girls Club, at least some of the fights were justified. Like
early in the early seasons, they were. As it went on, they started fighting for no reason.
Exactly. Like when I forgot what season was not Jay, it wasn't Jayla. It was a girl who was always wearing white.
That was Jayla.
Oh,
Cocaine
was
Jayla. Yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
That was her nickname. She commented on my Instagram back in the day. I remember that because I had like worn all white and I was like inspired by Jayla.
She's pretty too, but she was pretty.
Yeah, definitely.
But when the rest of the girls destroyed all their stuff because they went out, like they used the bus to go out and party without them, bruh. Bodies would have dropped if it were me.
Maybe that's why they burnt the house down. I don't know.
But I feel like but how would they cover that up? That's what I'm asking. If they burnt the house down, I want to see it pictured, or it did not happen.
You're acting like they actually burnt the whole house into ashes. Like no, yes, I think the door.
Yes.
The only thing I saw was like the door was on fire. So maybe they just put can you imagine that and that not being such a big thing? Like
just the door.
I mean, that's all I saw in the little picture. That's all I saw in the picture. It was like the door, and I think it had like columns, and I think those were on fire too. But they didn't show. It wasn't like a Left Eye situation. Didn't she actually burn someone's house down?
Man, when you said burn the house down, I thought burn, baby, burn. I want smoke. I want to see ashes. I want to see firemen. I want to see firefighters. I want everything. So
yeah, I think
I'm a weird person. I'm a weird person. Half of me is just like yes. Oh my god. Part of me wants the drama. Part of me just wants them to act their age. So
do you think the women on Real Housewives act?
Which one? Because there's so many counties.
What about
like
Atlanta? No, that's the boring one. Potomac is boring. No one wants to.
It's boring.
No one watches
it's
that
boring
one.
But it's boring because they when they fight how rich people fight. They fight with like words or shade. Atlanta about that life.
That's what I'm saying.
From Atlanta are about that life. They will smack you.
So you think Real Housewives of Atlanta, they don't act their age?
I mean, yeah, but what reality TV show that's like high in viewership do people act their age?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Half of me. That's why I said half of me wants like them to act respectable. The other half wants to be like, ding, 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 round one, let's go.
No, definitely. Especially
if there's some disrespect going on. Like I'm hope. Like I don't want them to destroy each other's stuff. I really don't want that. Like how expensive stuff can be. I don't want them to do that, but I do want that if they do that, somebody's gonna get thrown out the window. That's what I want.
They
That's
definitely
what I'm
can't
thinking.
show. They even on Zeus, I don't think they could do that.
I mean, not actually throw them out the window. It's a metaphor, but like I hope they don't destroy each other's stuff. I hope that they're grown enough to be like, hey, I know that money, it costs money to get all this luxury items.
Yeah, I think.
But another half of it is if they do that, please somebody get smacked. Please don't walk it off and just cry.
It's one thing to do it because when you were joining the Bad Girls Club or when they were joining the Bad Girls Club, they were like, well, I don't know, some of them were already stars, I guess, but for the most part, I don't know. My hope is that after all of the Bad Girls have seen what happened to Jayla and the Claremont twins, that they would have more respect for each other's stuff if it's their second or third time on a reality show.
I'm still not over that. I'm still upset about that. And I don't even like luxury items like that. I just know how much it costs to spend money. And then
I'm sure the Claremont twins made some money off of Oxygen and they don't regret it. So
I'm not talking about regret. It pains me. That's all. Because like I know how much a good pair of high heels or a good pair of low tops or a good eyeshadow palette or lipstick or something costs. And then for you to not only soak it, but soak it in water mixed with ketchup and mustard and relish and all that stuff.
But what if you were able to sue them and get your money back and more?
There's that, but like, what happens if you lose the lawsuit? What do? You still have to pay the lawyers, don't you? So you're not getting all your money back for the makeup because you have to pay the lawyers off and then buy. But like, don't like. For me, it's makeup. Like I spend and sneakers. Like when I get a pair of like really good sneakers, I'm like, yeah, I like save up for it. I plan for it. I buy it. And then for someone, because I did something petty, like, oh, I took a car to go party without you, you're gonna destroy it? Like, come on, man. No. I'm hoping that doesn't happen on this one. But if it does, I hope it won't be like, oh, I'm just gonna go cry about it. No, you better tie up your hair, take out your weave, take your shoes off, dress up in sweatpants.
That's what I was thinking too.
And do something about it.
If you remember on season 13, Judi is the one, she was saying, I'm about to commit arson in this bitch or something like that. And so that's what's making me think, was she the one?
And if she tries that in this one, somebody better smack her right.
I mean, if
I don't want them to fight, but if it comes to it, I don't want people crying in the corner.
That's what I'm saying. So why do you want someone to smack Judi and she's doing what you're saying? She's not going to cry in the corner. She's not going to fight anyone. She's going to burn the house down.
But
you don't even. I feel like you don't even know what you want. You just keep saying like.
No. I said 50% of me wants them to act mature and like the badass women they are. The other 50% wants them the whole we go low when they go low we go high. No. I want when they go low I go gutter. I go to the hell. The high road has too much traffic on it. I'm not trying to be late. That's what I mean. I don't want them to fight, but if there's a reason to fight, I want it to happen.
Right.
That's what I mean.
So like, how do you want them to
why
act?
Would Judi like back to what we're saying? Like,
why would Judi what?
Okay, you know what? I have a good example. Like when Jada was disagreeing with Natalie and she like pulled up her dress and started twerking. No.
Yeah, but anything Jada does is annoying.
Oh my gosh. But when Sarah went and got receipts to prove her point.
Sarah is ready for Real Housewives. she's shown.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that though. I like
She's-
that though.
That and like exactly what you're saying. Like I think the girls are half and half too because they know that that's like the next step. I feel like how they act in this show is going to determine whether or not they would be cast for a Real Housewives type show.
And like in Real Housewives, they had some physical fights too, but it was for legit reasons. That's what I mean. I don't want them to fight over. Did you steal my lipstick? Did you put water in my mascara? Did you throw away my lashes? No. If I see that, I'll just be like, what is this? Kindergarten Bad Girls Club again? No. But like if it's like a legitimate reason, I want that. Like I want them. I don't want them to like be crying in the corner like I would be.
But that's what I'm saying, and a lot of that I feel like was probably driven by the producers of Bad Girls Club to give them a reason to fight or argue. You know what I'm saying?
Which
so
is silly
that's why I'm curious.
Like people can fight for legit
but
reasons.
even because I imagine the producers were probably all. Well, it's probably not the producers that we saw because sometimes the producer will show up on screen, but I know they have like production assistants, and those are the ones that they like get into the cast members' heads and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So but now it's gonna be them. Like, they're gonna be the ones in each other's heads. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because they're the producers.
Yeah, but like that. But like, I just don't want them to act. I just don't want them to fight over silly stuff. Like really, like you threw away, like, oh, you put water in my mascara. Like, no, why would you physically fight somebody over that? Like
because the producers made them do it. That's what I'm saying. So
but I'm hoping that's not what the show is not like. Because it's just
that's what I'm saying. Based on how you saw how they ran the conversation as a show, do you think that it would be an entertaining show still? Because you said the conversation you didn't like how they ended up doing it, and Natalie was the producer on that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And you didn't like that. I feel like they manufactured that whole Jada thing, and I feel like Natalie was.
That's how Jada was like. I thought that's how Jada was like. Period. Isn't that how she is like in real life?
I feel like that was a petty argument. That was a mascara argument to me. Whatever Jada was talking about was as silly as did you put water in my mascara? She was saying that Natalie was whispering something to her or something. And that's why she was so mad. She wouldn't shut up about it for 2 hours. No one cares about Jada.
That is a petty argument. But like in terms of like when you were talking about like when Sarah was trying to like actually run the business, but Natalie was saying that you don't run her, that is a decent argument. That's like Sarah's trying to set something up and Natalie doesn't do well with someone telling her what to do. Like that's two personalities clashing.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's why I like Judi, Natalie, I feel like and Sarah.
That's like Judi, a legit fight because that's personalities. That's not pettiness. That's your personality.
That's because Judi, Natalie, and Sarah are actually about business, and any kind of fight that they're having about business is not going to be petty because they take their money seriously. That's
a legitimate reason. Like, don't mess with my paycheck. That anybody will fight about that, right?
Exactly.
Or don't slander my name. Don't spread false stuff about me because I'll damage my reputation and my image. That is a legitimate fight. But the whole I put water in your mascara or I threw away your lashes, or there was another one where I heard away. So like there was another season where like she poured away her alcohol. Don't get me wrong. Like if someone poured away my Patron, I'll be some way about it, but I'm not gonna fight you about it. I'll just be like, bet. I'm gonna wait till you're sleeping, get my money back, and buy myself a new bottle of Patron. Like, don't like.
So I heard the reason why Judi and Sidney got into a fight was because Judi was making some homophobic comments.
Yup,
So
that's
is
legit
that
reason. Yup.
that is
Don't
is it
no.
is it still a legit reason even if you know that Judi is gay or bi? I don't know, but she had a girlfriend, so it's not like she came from a point of.
So why is she making homophobic?
Well, I don't know. You're right. I'm not sure if it's homophobic. Maybe it's transphobic because maybe that's why Sidney.
Probably transphobic because I'm just like if you like if you're homosexual or bisexual or like you're queer, why would you be making queerphobic jokes or comments? That makes no sense to me.
No, but you know how like when people say, okay, for example, when someone says something like, "Oh, that's gay," like, do you think that's offensive?
It's annoying because like I'm just like there's so many other words in the human dictionary that you can say like why is it gay? Like, do you know what gay is? Gay, like, what does that have to do with two guys or two girls? Like, what? Like, are we just gonna say, oh, that's lesbian now, or oh, that's bi? No, that's just annoying.
But what about when people say, "Oh, that's clutch"? How you feel about that?
What's clutch got to do with anything?
Do you know that people say that? Do you know that people say that? Like, "Oh, that's clutch." Have you heard people say that?
Yeah, but is that slang for something?
Yeah. What do you think it means when someone says, "Hey, that's clutch"? You just said you've heard people say it. So when have you heard people say it? It has nothing. I'll tell you this: it has nothing to do with the car. So how come it doesn't bother you as much? How come it's
about a car? I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
Let me think of a different one. What about when people say what about when people I don't know. I can't think of another one. I'm just saying.
Does clutch is like clutch referring to like
So I asked you specifically, have you heard someone say the phrase that's
I don't know what
clutch?
it means.
Have you heard someone say it? But have you heard someone say that's clutch?
Yes, but does it mean something bad?
When have you heard someone say it? What was happening when someone said that?
I don't remember what was happening. I just remember someone saying it. Like in passing, like I
don't know if you really heard someone say it. I feel like you just wanted to say you heard someone say it.
No, I have, but it doesn't mean something bad. Like seriously,
I feel like if it was something bad, it would have probably stood out more to you in that moment.
But that's there's certain slang terms that I'm just like, what does that mean? Like when someone says like, "Oh, that's gay," like I instantly go like, "Really, really?" Like,
exactly. But when someone says that's clutch, you don't think twice. You don't think. How is that different? It has nothing to.
Does it mean something bad?
It doesn't matter if it's bad or good. The fact that it has nothing to do with the car should have, because that was your reasoning. Oh, why would they use the word gay? Does it have anything to do with being gay? Well, does clutch have anything to do with the car? How come in your mind it wasn't like, oh, that doesn't make sense? Why would you use that word? There's so many other words you could use.
Are you telling me that when someone calls something gay, like when there's a guy wearing a pink shirt and then people go like, oh my God, that's so gay. Like, what does that mean? So because a guy is wearing a pink shirt that instantly determines who he likes? Like, what? That makes no sense.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when you get a notification, it's like, oh, the concert is gonna be you're waiting all month for this show, and the concert was pushed back 2 weeks. Oh, that's gay.
What does it have to be? Why would you say that's gay?
You've never heard people say that?
I've heard people the way I've heard that's so gay is like if a guy is like in theater, they call him like, oh my God, he's so gay. Oh, that's so gay. Or if a guy wears a girly color, that's the context I think of. Like that's is that homophobic? I wouldn't say it's homophobic, but it's just like, why would you call something like that? Like gay has a certain term. Gay means that you like the same sex. So what is that? What does a guy wearing a pink shirt have to do with that? But like as in terms of
because
like,
pink is a feminine color. Because pink is a feminine color. That makes even more sense.
but then turn that around. So if I wear like black or like a masculine color, that means I'm gay.
No, but if you were a baby, and your room was decorated blue, I'm sure people would think like, "Oh, is this a boy?"
But that's a problem with society, not you. Like I don't like traditional girly colors. Does that mean I'm like transgender? I'm like, oh, I want to be a boy? No, I just
The
like
fact that you said the word traditionally, that says it all. So traditionally, if someone's wearing a pink shirt, they're gay. That's what they're trying to say. That makes sense.
But that's not right. But we should be changing that. But
traditionally, so
traditions traditions are habits that old people don't want to let go. Don't play that game with me, Gino. But like, if Judi was saying transphobic things, first of all, she should not be saying transphobic things regardless of her sexuality. Second of all, because she's part of the LGBTQ alphabet mafia, the fact that she's even saying stuff like that is problematic. Why would she say something like that? Allegedly, we don't even know. But if she did say stuff like that to Sidney, if Sidney happens to haul off on her and punch her,
no. So apparently now Mariah Lynn is going back and forth with them on Twitter, and I feel like it's because she's trying to get on Baddies the next season, or maybe there's going to be like a Baddies New York.
Make your check. But what we were talking about was that you said that Judi allegedly made transphobic comments to Sidney, and you're telling me, is that a legitimate reason to fight? I'm like, yes.
Well, I would need to know the actual comment. That's not enough information for me to know if it's legitimate or not.
That is true, but like if she did say something transphobic, like clearly transphobic, like, yeah, if Sidney hauls up and hits her, is it the right thing to do? But is it the human thing to do? Yes. Just like if someone were to call.
So let's pretend that, because originally I did read that it said homophobic, but I guess it makes sense that it's transphobic. But if we were going by the homophobic reason for fighting, you said that a homophobic comment would also be a legitimate reason, right? But in both of those statements legitimate reasons? If someone said the show that you were excited is pushed back 2 weeks and someone said that's gay, is that a legitimate reason to get mad at that?
That's not homophobic. Even though that's annoying.
Why is it annoying?
You know what a homophobic comment is? Calling someone an F word. That's homophobic.
The whole thing is it's a negative. It's a negative thing. It's a negative emotion.
It's not homophobic.
To equate gay as a negative thing is homophobic.
But when someone says, "Oh, that's so gay," they're not like bashing gay people. They're just feeding into the stereotype. So that I wouldn't consider that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean they're feeding into the stereotype? What stereotype are they feeding into when they say that's gay about a show being pushed back 2 weeks?
But you just said that people are associating gay with negative. That's feeding into it, like that's into like that stereotype. But I wouldn't say
stereotype. What's the stereotype? Gay is negative?
You just said it, yeah. Like the stereotype that society has, if it's negative, if you're gay, it's negative. Therefore, anything negative can equate to it. So like or something like that's not weird can be considered gay. Yeah,
exactly. So you understand what I'm saying. So that's what makes it homophobic. Is what I'm trying to explain.
Homophobic, like in my definition at least, is like you're actively going out of your way to hurt somebody because they are gay. So like, or transphobic, or you're going out of your way to hurt somebody verbally or physically who's transgender. Like if Judi said that, like, oh, you're not a real woman because you were born a man, that's transphobic, because we all know that gender and sexuality is fluid, and we know all that. But or like if Judi insisted on calling Sidney a he, not using the proper pronouns that she defined. She goes by she, right?
Yeah. Oh, how are you just gonna assume? That's fucked up. That's transphobic right there. That you just assumed she went by she. I can't believe you would just call her she like that. You should have
Okay,
asked first. You should have asked what the pronouns were first.
Is she here? Is she
No,
here?
but I know because I watched the interview, and you should have. I sent you the interview, so you should have known.
I watched part of the interview too, but like,
not the part where she said her pronouns. That's all I'm saying.
But that's like someone assuming that like, oh, if someone assumes that, oh, you're that I'm straight, but then I tell them, oh no, I'm bi, and they go like, oh, my bad, then they change their sentence. That's different. But if I continually go like, if she went by they, them, and I kept saying she and her, yeah, that's being transphobic because I'm being petty with it. But if I said that she's a she, but then you corrected me saying, oh no, I think she goes by they, them, I'll be like, ooh, my bad, and I'll change it to they, them. But like if Judy insisted on using he, her, him, that's transphobic because like
I will say like I'm one of those people, like I totally get it. Even if they said it more than once, I could see not Judy specifically, but have you ever seen that video on YouTube of the dude that's like, I think he's like in a GameStop or something, and he's like, it's ma'am, and he like storms out because they keep saying, do you know what video I'm talking about? I don't know. It's a viral video, but if you had seen it, like I could understand someone mistaking it a few times, you know. But Sidney, to me, Sidney looks like a girl. I thought Sidney was a girl. So I feel like you have to think more to say he.
That's why it makes it transphobic.
You're right. So I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. But
just like if you were looking at something that was homophobic, like if you constantly like misgendered them, like because you're gay, you're a girl, you're feminine, oh you're this, oh you're that, or like calling them fag, calling them like all the derogatory names, all that stuff. That's homophobic. You are literally going out your way to be a horrible person to them simply because they're gay. If you're going out of your way to be horrible to somebody simply because they're transgender, that's transphobic. If you're going out of your way to be horrible to somebody simply because they're a different race than you, yeah, that's racist. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. It depends on the comment. So you're right. If that was the situation, and I could see that being legitimate, but if it was, I don't know. I guess you couldn't accidentally.
Judy said like, if Judy was asking her like deep personal questions, that's annoying, but that's not transphobic. Like if she was asking like, oh my god, did it hurt when you got like reassignment surgery? Like, can I touch your boobs? That's not transphobic. That's annoying. Like that's like you're invading my personal space and privacy annoying. But if Judy is going out of her way, especially when I'm pretty sure Sidney probably told everyone I'm a she, her, or by just looking at her, if you want to go that route, but I'm pretty sure Sidney would tell you what her pronouns were. But if Judy went out of her way to say he, him, or call her like a tranny or like a freak or like a she, him, or like a she male, what was that necessary?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna say it. I've said it about some of the bad girls before, and I'll say it again. I trust Judy, and I'm on Team Judy no matter what she did. But who knows? I have to see how bad it was. But
really, if it comes out that she was purposely misgendering, or she called him or her a freak or a she-male or something, you'll still support Judy?
I would be laughing right along with her, probably. It depends. It depends on how she says it too. It depends. It might. If it's funny, it's funny. I don't know. What can I say?
I don't even know. This is not even fan behavior. This is like fanatic behavior. Like, so Judy can do no wrong in your eyes?
No, and that's the thing. And no, it's not that she can do no wrong. Like I said, if I watched it and it definitely felt wrong, I would be offended. But to your like what you were saying earlier, it depends on what they say, right? if someone says to me, like, if I was wearing a pink shirt and someone said, "Oh, that's gay," like, and people have said stuff like that to me, you know what I'm saying? And from one person that says it, I wouldn't take offense to it just because how they said it. I didn't care. But someone could say it in a completely different way.
That's another thing. Like, I say this all the time. If I was at a gas station and somebody like in the gas station called me the N-word with the hard R, like the halt, like with they use the back of their throat to say it.
Yeah,
I would walk away.
And that's what I was saying. I feel like earlier we had this in a past episode that I had with you. You said something like, "Oh yeah, I don't care if people say that."
Not that just because a Maki Jogo walked away does not mean another black woman will do the same thing. Another black woman might grab a shelf from the gas station display and slam you with it. That's different. So, or maybe when we listen to the episode where Judi allegedly says something like that, says something harmful to Sidney, maybe to us it'll be like, like if they say something that we don't find offensive, but it's personal to Sidney, that's different. We don't know what Sidney has been through. So Judi could use something dark and deep and personal in her life and use it against her, and that's a reason to fight. We don't know. I am hoping that it's just a rumor, because I feel like Judi, as somebody who's queer, should not be saying horrible stuff like that. But you never know.
You said you watched the interview though, right? The Breakfast Club interview.
Part of it, yeah.
I mean, I feel like Sidney is gonna be annoying in the house.
Okay, just because you're annoying does not mean you have to say nasty things like that are transphobic.
If you're trying to get them to leave the house,
we're still doing that format.
That's another thing. I didn't even think about that until just now. Are they doing that? Are there girls that we don't know that are gonna be on this season? And I feel like they're opening it up too, because now you don't know whether the replacements are going to be from Bad Girls Club or if they're going to be from Love and Hip Hop.
Replacements. Hold up. Are there going to be replacements?
I don't know. I'm saying if there is.
Following the exact format of Bad Girls Club?
I have no idea. But if it is, first of all,
trailer. This was a cast announcement.
You're right. This was like a teaser.
No, not even a teaser. A teaser would like give us flashes of like scenes that happened in the show. This was a cast announcement. This is how they announced the cast.
You're saying that's not the scene of Natalie pulling up on Tanisha right there? I thought that was like them meeting.
That's what I thought. That was the cast announcement. That was the cast announcement. In my opinion, that was a cast announcement, because we at first were like, oh, they're pairing off, but then that was discontinued when it was Sidney and not Seven. Who Sidney came on by herself, didn't she?
Yeah.
And then it was Seven and Sarah.
Seven and Judi.
And Judi. So we had a theory at first, and then that theory got thrown out. And then we have other theories, but we don't have enough information. No, this was a cast, and as far as I'm concerned, this was a cast announcement trailer. We need a TV show trailer. Show us clips from episodes. At least the first two.
I think even in I don't know. Did they always advertise? I feel like in the beginning of Bad Girls Club, whenever they would do those trailers, they would never really show you the replacements.
They never show the replacement. Yeah, but they showed at least clips, like from the TV show, like from an episode.
Well, I don't know. Obviously, they're still filming now, so they don't even have all that.
Based on what you saw on Instagram and social media, do you think there's going to be replacements?
I have no idea, but I would love for there to be.
Another question. Okay. So this is named Baddies Atlanta.
Yeah.
And this has nothing to do with Oxygen, right?
as far as I know.
Maybe I'm saying this as a maybe. Maybe they're going to try out a new format.
I mean,
Maybe they'll
they
do,
seemed it seemed like the old Bad Girls Club style reunion on the conversation.
but then it didn't turn out to be like that.
Yeah, it did.
No,
That
like,
could have been a Bad Girls Club reunion.
Like, we keep thinking of this as a Bad Girls Club spinoff. I think we should stop thinking of it like that. I think
It's
at least,
called Baddies. Why?
but I think we should not keep comparing it to previous Bad Girl Club seasons. I don't think we should do that. At least for the first episode. When the first episode drops, if the format is exactly like Bad Girls Club, yeah, we can go back and keep comparing. But until then, like, we keep saying Bad Girls Club this, Bad Girls Club that, but like, who knows? It could be like the real Housewives of the Potomac. We don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Based on what I've heard, it's definitely not going to be like the Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention was they definitely said Christina punched Natalie. But of course, they said the same thing about Jada on the conversation, and I watched that clip, and that wasn't anything. So it might just be another thing like that, where they fight.
This is not this, as far as I'm concerned, what we just watched. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. I'm happy that they released it. This was just a cast announcement trailer.
Right, but if you follow on Instagram, there's already so much drama that's happened. Christina and Natalie fought, Judi spit on Sidney, and the house burned down. Already. Allegedly. Because I swear to God, because there's multiple pages. I guess a lot of people are trying to be the new BGCT Inc. So they're starting their Baddies ATL Inc. or whatever they're called. So one of them, I swear, had a picture of a house, and I went to try to go look for it, and I could not find it after that one time I saw it. So I don't know if, like I said, maybe I'm making it up, but Tanisha, Tanisha definitely said in the clip they burnt it down.
Well, like, we gotta wait. We have to wait. I'm hoping that they'll drop it at least March, latest April.
And then also, I forgot. I heard Mehgan unfollowed Tanisha on Instagram too. So there's already all this drama happening. See,
this is probably why they didn't allow phones.
Yeah, exactly.
This is probably why they didn't allow phones there. Now that I'm, because I always wondered why would you take why would you take away someone's phone? But now I'm beginning to see why. But I'm hoping that March, latest April. But what happens if it's a summer release? I'm going to be thinking about this. Just like, nothing, no clips, nothing. Because like, yeah, we can go on based on what's happening on social media and Instagram and stuff. But like, that's only like a snippet of what could be happening. Like, I need a full hour.
You're gonna have to wait for the episode to come out. Calm down. What are you talking about?
No, but I'm just saying, like, all this speculation is just like, oh my God. Like, I don't know what to think. Like, all the speculation that's happening, like, now you were like, well, you mentioned like Judy's probably said something to Sidney. I'm just like, wait, really? Why would she do that? Like, why would she do that? Or like, now you're telling me that Mehgan unfollowed Tanisha on Instagram. Like, why? Like, what is going on? See, this was not a teaser. This was torment. Because
I'm curious to know if, because you remember, well, I don't know, we kind of talked about it, but when they were doing the OnlyFans, they did have that girl Danny Banks come to the house. First of all, they owe us episodes of the OnlyFans, don't they? They were gonna they lived in a house for a week and they had all this stuff filmed. Wait,
they didn't release that?
Oh, yeah, they never released anything. Remember, they had like Rocky was wrestling in blood or something.
Oh my God! So they never released. I haven't checked.
Yeah, I guess that was the scam, and this is the real one.
Maybe they were going to release it after the conversation, right? But then they got this, and they're just like, "Oh, we have no need to release it." Then
I had read that it was something like the producers weren't making it look right or something, and they weren't happy with it. But that could have just been what they were saying.
Bruh, what if they do all this and then at the end of the day they don't release it? Like what's that would suck.
If there's a Zeus trailer, they're releasing it. Zeus would not do that. They're coming up still as a network, and I feel like they wouldn't do that. If they're a real network, this trailer was planned. They probably have an episode already starting. Started editing if they put the trailer out.
I'm hoping because all this did was just cause us to speculate more. Like it did not answer it. The only question that was answered was who's going to be part of this. That's it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I want Danny Banks to be part of this because I was really excited to see her, and then I never saw her because she wasn't part of the conversation. And then she was in some of the OnlyFans clips, but I wanted to see like an episode with her.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know if there's going to be replacements. We don't know if they're going to add more girls. We don't know if people are going to be visiting them during their stay. We don't know. So this trailer basically just added more questions. It didn't answer anything. It just added more questions. I mean, I'm ready for it.
That's what trailers are supposed to do, aren't they? They're supposed to make you want to watch.
Like gives you a hint for something. But
yeah, they gave you the hint that this is the cast. That's the hint.
Oh my God, that was not a hint. That was blatant. These are the people. Don't do that, Dino.
No, but the hint as in like these are the people that are going to get along and these are the people that might have drama. Because you saw how dramatic it was when Natalie and Tanisha saw each other. And one of the last...
I don't think they saw each other. I think they were in a different place.
But I'm saying just how they edited it. That was the hint. Because one of the last Instagram lives that Tanisha had, I think she said something like, oh, it's on site or something like that.
They say that, but never is.
That's why they made it look like Tanisha was looking at Natalie. That's what I'm saying.
I just thought they were looking at the camera.
That's the hint.
I thought they were just looking at the camera.
Right, but it was more obvious. Like, Janelle was looking at the camera, but you could tell that she was not looking at Sarah. They purposefully made those two video clips back to back. They split it up and cut it up like that so that it would look like...
I think you're looking too deep into this now.
You think what?
I think you're looking into it too deep now.
No, well, I know a lot of background info because I follow all this stuff on Instagram too. So I'm not looking into it. I know a lot of deep stuff. I don't know how to word it.
Yep, I'm
deep in the knowledge.
Honestly, let's wait. As much as I hate waiting, we have to wait, unfortunately. But just know that once that first episode drops,
definitely.
I'm gonna just on my phone, on my computer. I might be driving.
Are you actually gonna get the Zeus app now?
You only said it was $3.99, right?
Yeah, $3.99.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can put that aside. But the thing about it is, I'm gonna wait for it to drop because there's nothing else on Zeus that I want to watch. So why would I get it before they drop it? We don't even know it's gonna be dropped. The talk we're doing, it could be dropped in the summer for all we know.
I think they came out with the conversation pretty fast. So Zeus works pretty fast, and they know that this is their biggest show. I feel like they're definitely... I don't know. You're right. Maybe they might delay it to hype it up. Who knows? But I feel like...
So we don't know.
I feel like when do they ever drop a trailer? Like you said in the summer, that's like what, 4 months away? When did they drop a trailer 4 months away for a TV show? They never do that.
But this was a teaser. They usually drop teasers pretty early.
You're right. Now that I think about it,
it wasn't considered a trailer.
You're right. They showed.
It was.
I was just gonna say you're right because they would show the next season on the reunion of Bad Girls Club. So
yeah. So for all the talking we're doing, they could very much release this during the summer. We don't know. That's why we just gotta wait. I don't I don't want to say any. I don't want to be like, okay, this is what's gonna happen because this teaser just was that just a teaser. We don't know anything.
That's why you gotta follow them on OnlyFans too.
You think I have all the time in the world to be following people like this and all the
No,
money?
trust me, I have no time, but it's
I'm pretty
a
sure like on your
sacrifice you have to
schedule.
make.
I'm pretty sure on your schedule, Gino, it's probably like check Bad Girls Club Instagrams. Like I feel like that's part of your schedule.
I mean that I don't have that, but that's all I see. Like I have a whole list of things, and to me, it all just says check Bad Girls Club, and that's all I do instead of my to-do list.
Oh God! Oh my gosh! But I'm excited. I'm excited. I can't. Like this. If your prediction is right, this could be like the start of having like a go-to trashy reality TV show channel.
Exactly. That's what they're trying to be. They're trying to be the best from. They're trying to get the best people from each network. You see what I'm saying?
Like how on like TVs now you can like select like Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or stuff like that. I feel like if this goes well, they'll be like that.
No, yeah, of course. That's definitely the plan. And that's why they wanted to jump on this executive producer title early on so that when it blows up, they're already
Like, can you imagine like sitting like you're about to like watch some like you want to watch something on TV? You're just like, should I choose Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, or Zeus? Like, can you imagine that now? Like, do I want to watch something romantic, something trashy, something funny? Like, can you imagine like just scrolling through all the channels and like be like, oh, what's Zeus got on today?
Yeah, I'm that's gonna be my channel. Like I don't even watch Netflix anymore. I don't watch.
Can you just visualize it? That's what I mean.
I mean, that's how I have it now. I've already been through this because I have the Netflix app. I have the Zeus app.
Or on the phone, I'm like, okay, I have Hulu.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have TV. I don't have TV. I don't have cable. I just have a Chromecast and whatever I can pull up on there. That's how I watch TV. So I've been used to that.
I'm just saying, can you imagine just like, hey, do you want to like come over and like Zeus and shit?
Yeah, what would it say? What would it be? We need to come up with a new one. That's gonna be the title of this episode. No, I can't make it the title of this episode.
Wait, so there's Netflix and chill.
You trying to Zeus and get loose? No,
like my whole soul just was just like, what did he say? Can we get Zeus? What is Zeus and get loose? Oh my God. If a guy said that to me, I don't know if I would start crying from laughter or from like complete cringe.
Well, we need to make sure that is the new hashtag for Zeus.
Oh my God, Zeus and get loose.
And we can tell people it started right here on Gino Thanks Season 3, Episode 1. We gotta do it. We gotta make it happen.
Okay. So now when anytime you're posting on YouTube, you gotta post hashtag and get loose. Oh my God.
What is it?
Oh my God. It's Zeus and get loose.
Zeus and get loose. Or should it be get loose and Zeus?
But don't you have to watch the episode before you know? We're actually having this conversation.
No, I would get it out of the way first. And then after that, because after you watch Bad Girls Club, you're gonna want to get in a fight. You're gonna want to argue. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So let's Zeus and then get loose. It's baddies. You don't want to be in a bad mood at the end of the episode.
So like the loose part is foreplay into watching the episode. Oh my God, why are we having this conversation?
Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be on the hashtags, and they're gonna look back and they're gonna be like, "Yep, it was on this episode," and we're gonna be known as the people that started the hashtag. All right. You don't want that? You don't want to be the creators of this new hashtag?
I don't know if I want that to be that's my name. Oh God. You know what? Do it. If I want to see if it takes off. I actually do want kind of see if it takes.
But you gotta be part of it too. You gotta post it everywhere too.
So you want me to hashtag Zeus and get?
Oh yeah. God. So someone in the comments just said, "What's up, Ben?" He says Zeus to get goose. I was thinking that too, but like Grey Goose, right? Is that what that means, or are you talking about something else? Maybe they have different lingo out there. Goose. I was thinking that too.
Oh my God! Get like what? Get goose? Like, but people could be like, "Oh, you mean like Grey Goose the vodka?" I feel like
that's what I was thinking.
Like, yeah, I was thinking like, but you might be referring to the vodka, so I don't.
We can make a whole like that's the short catchphrase, but the whole phrase is like, let's get goose, let loose as wait, that's not even it. How was it?
Get goose.
Goose as in taking it until you honk. Oh, okay. I guess that works. I didn't know that's how people use that word.
I don't think that's how people use that word, but you know what? I could just be out of touch.
No, I have heard people say like get goose, but I never knew exactly what it meant. So thanks for the knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yes, thank you, whoever commented that.
And if you're ever trying to join, the link is right there, Ben. Let me know. I mean, you don't even have to let me know. Just go to the link and we'll put you up on cam and you can join the conversation.
Oh my God. Hashtag oh my get goose, watch Zeus and get loose. Oh my God. Hey, liquor is about to anytime liquor is involved. Bruh.
There you go. No, there you go. He just fixed it for me. He said, "Get loose, then Zeus until you get goose."
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But like, can you imagine? Like, what? Like, here's another theory. Not even a theory. Here's another like visualization. Like, you know how like people do like drinking games to certain TV shows?
Yeah.
Imagine a Baddies Atlanta drinking game. Like, take a shot every time someone's called a bitch, or take a shot every time somebody talks about getting the bag. That would be fun.
You would die.
That's the fun part.
First 30 minutes of the show, or I don't even know. What if the shows are only 30 minutes? Who knows?
This teaser just so many questions. Like, what's the format? Is it going to be like Bad Girls Club? Because they named it Baddies Atlanta, is it going to be completely different? Like, are they gonna have replacements? Is it going to be like Bad Girls Club where there was cameras everywhere, including like the rooms? Or is this gonna be cameras in the main area? Are they gonna have like Murray moments where like they're being chased with the camera? Like, like the camera.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because they're executive producers, I'm wondering if they actually have a say in all that, or if it's really just a title and I guess a money thing. Like, if you have this title, that means you get this much money. You know what I'm saying? Or if it really means they're involved in the production. Every even a reality show, has a storyline. Are they included in putting together that storyline?
That's another thing. And like, are they going to like? I don't think they're going to do trips due to like the whole pandemic and COVID and stuff.
I didn't even think about that.
See, so I think they'll probably just stay in Atlanta. But like, are they going to stay just in the house, or will they venture out?
I already saw clips of them at the club and stuff, so they definitely do that.
Here's a crazy thing: will they run into other reality TV show casts?
They're probably. I feel like Zeus would probably be like sneaky like that, and they think that.
Like, will they run into like, I think. Black King doesn't have a dancer, but like Love and Hip Hop. Like,
well, remember, Persuasion was on Black Ink Crew, right? So it's possible.
True. So like, I'm not saying that they're going to, but I'm just like speculate. Like, what did they do? You know what I'm saying? Because we already saw with Sidney that they're not just doing Bad Girls Club alumni or past Bad Girls Club members. So can we assume that it's open, like an open call? If you understand what I'm saying.
What other show are you thinking?
No, not another show, but just like in general, like.
No, I think their specialty is going to be getting known reality stars, not like random people.
No, not random people, but like I thought when you told me about this show that it was just going to be past cast members from all the seasons of Bad Girls Club. But now that Sidney Starr is there, is it open to other like reality TV shows? That's what I mean.
Yeah, clearly.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
That's what I said earlier. It's like you don't know if there are replacements. You don't know if they're going to be coming from VH1 or from Bad Girls Club or what. But that's what makes it interesting.
If they but if they do that, bro, fan for life. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to see where all the other because like some girls kind of disappeared and we don't know what happened to them. But and they come back up.
If they come back up, what?
What are you saying?
I was gonna add something later.
It'll be so like if they expand the pool to more than just Bad Girls Club cast members, that'll be epic. That'll be great. That I would love that.
So what I was going to add to that was, I don't know if you watched Marriage Boot Camp, but Natalie was on there.
Yes.
And she actually was arguing with someone from Real Housewives. So they might even have like a Real Housewives member on Baddies ATL or something. I don't know.
How would they pull that though?
I don't know. You saw Nene Leakes was in the Mehgan Thee Stallion video, so I feel like she's probably one of them that would be down to do it. I feel like she's one of those that would get in real fights on Real Housewives, right? Like,
oh yeah, about that life, Nene.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. I don't even know who the other girl was that Natalie was fighting, but do you know who I'm talking about? Do you know her name?
No, I don't. But like the concept of that there could be potentially other reality TV. If Zeus can make that happen,
they already are. What do you mean?
But like on a grander scale, like oh my, imagine.
Of course, they're only growing.
Oh no! Oh, what happens if they did a crossover with Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? That would be epic. It'll be messy as anything.
How is there not already a crossover? Dream Doll was on Love and Hip Hop, and Erica Mena has already been on a guest on the reunion.
It wasn't with Erica Mena. It wasn't like she wasn't part of Bad Girls.
All right. Well, Dream Doll joined Love and Hip Hop, so they've already had the crossover.
But that was not a Bad Girls Club Love and Hip Hop crossover. Like I mean, specifically advertised
like half and half. Like half and half.
Yes.
Oh,
a legitimate crossover. I mean, I don't know the logistics of that. It's just a cool concept to think about.
As Zeus grows, I feel like that's definitely part of the plan, and I feel like that's definitely why Tanisha changed up and decided to join this project, because she was like, this is about to be the new network. All these other reality TV show networks, they're trying to tone it down. Zeus Network is online, so we can only like ramp shit up now. Like, I feel like they're gonna, season 12. I feel like of Bad Girls Club is when they started to tone it down. Right, the security came in a lot faster. That's when the life coach came. Right, but they were able to successfully do it. That's why the show didn't do as well. That's why the fight scenes wouldn't, they would have the security come in before they started fighting after a few, the later seasons.
Also, but that could be said about every reality TV show. Because if you compare reality TV shows from like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and now, you can slowly see like at least
right. That's my point. That's exactly my point, and that's what Zeus is doing. So that's why all these reality stars are jumping on their bandwagon, because they're like, yeah, you guys are the truth. You guys are the uncensored reality TV. Well, I guess they're censored sometimes, right?
This must be crazy, like for real. Like I don't know what.
All
to
right,
say.
so if
what
I don't know, I'm thinking like,
What?
because you know they wanted it to be like an OnlyFans. So if it's the Baddies ATL and they have like their tops, because they would do that on Bad Girls Club all the time, and they would blur out like their boobs and stuff, right? So would they do that on Zeus, or is it because it's online? They're gonna leave it. Is it that kind of network?
I think that's one thing. Another thing is like OnlyFans. Like you kind of like OnlyFans like embraces nudity. Like you can people go there to see, you know.
So do Bad Girls.
But we don't know how Zeus is. Because remember, Jada was over there twerking, but with her dress up, but that's not really considered like crazy.
You're right. I don't think they would. You're right. I don't think they would go that far. They probably wouldn't go. That's probably why they also still have their OnlyFans.
So maybe it could be like Zeus is like the main episode, but like OnlyFans will be the exclusive behind the scenes.
Exactly. I think that's what they're going for.
Like you see the nitty gritty. So Zeus will be. Don't get me wrong. I believe Zeus is going to be a lot more lenient than like broadcast TV, but it's not going to be like throw all the rules away. If you get what I mean.
Well, if they burn the house down,
does that make sense?
If they burn the house down and they're still filming, they might as well have, and if that wasn't planned, they might as well throw all the rules away. Because if I was on that set and I was the producer, I'd be like, wait, what?
How do you burn a house down? How do you plan to burn a house down? How do you plan to burn a house down?
What do you mean? What if they bought it for cheap because they were already going to demolish it, but they just decided to fix it up real quick just to make it look good?
But like that's still money though.
Yeah, they have production money.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
But they would wait. They would specifically buy a house
every season. You know how much money they put into designing each house? What are you talking about? They have money.
But like don't girls get in trouble for destroying someone?
I don't know if you're still there, Amaka. I cannot. You're frozen on my end.
Oh, I'm still here. I can still
All
hear
right,
you.
now I can. Now you came back. So what were you saying?
Like yeah, I know they built a house up for each season of Bad Girls Club, but I don't know if they would spend money on a house to build it up and make it look nice and fancy, because obviously they're not going to do it out of some cheap ass warehouse only for them to legit burn it down. I feel like that breaks so many laws too, but
they're filming. What do you mean? You saw them, they burned a house down in what was that movie? How they burned a house down at the end of that movie. How's that different?
A movie, they're set for that. Like, you want to
it's a show. This is a reality TV set.
So you're telling me that they're gonna build a set to burn it down?
For the first season of this reboot Bad Girls Club, the biggest reality show in history?
No, that's too far-fetched, man.
That's the one thing that the fans always wanted to see. People would go crazy every time someone mentioned that on Bad Girls Club. Remember when Christina burned Julie's weave? That was like a big deal, right? It was like, oh shit, like let's see them burn the whole house down.
Well, a whole house? Oof. and not have firefighters involved. No, that's messy.
They're trying to show you like this is what you can do on cable reality TV. They're trying to get people to switch. They're trying to get people to switch over to Zeus.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'm hoping.
You're right. This is all speculation. Obviously, we don't know. We're gonna find out once these episodes come out, and because we do need to wrap it up. But I just want to make sure that you'll be back here with me to review the episodes as they come out.
Yes, I will be, because I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I want to see where they take this.
So
I want to see
final question,
because there's so many they can take this.
Final question. Okay. If you could say that one girl is gonna run the house, who do you think that would be?
Oh, not this question. Why did I know? I was like in the back of my mind, he's gonna ask me a really, 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 really hard question that's going to like cause problems.
How is it gonna cause problems?
See, the thing about it is though, all the girls they showed, except Sidney, because I haven't really seen much of her. They aren't followers. None of them are like followers. Like I feel like their personalities are too big and too bright for them to fall in line behind somebody. But like, I can't tell you whose personality would come out on top. I can't make that decision because because like part of me wants to be like, say one of my favorites, like Mehgan, or like maybe Sarah or Natalie or Tanisha because she's an OG. There's reasons I have for all of them except Sidney, because again, don't know much about her, that they could lead the house. But I feel like the other girls wouldn't let that happen. So like I can't say that. Maybe after I watch the first episode, I will have a definitive answer. But as for right now, based on what I'm remembering from their old seasons, I can't see that happening. I can't see any of them like falling in line behind somebody. I just can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see if it's even going to be like that at all. I will disagree with Natalie though, because you clearly saw that she wasn't running anything on the conversation. So
that's further proof, because like all of them just had too big of a personality. Each of them had too much of a different personality to fall in line with something. Like Shannon had her own laid back but crazy, like you never know where she's gonna pop off personality. Rocky was trying to be like the peaceful kumbaya personality, but like if she need to, she'll like check you. Christina was just unpredictable. Period. You never knew what she was doing. Jada too. Like see, like you can't, like I feel like if I see one episode, I can make a decision.
I'm gonna say it's definitely
if I see one episode, I can make a decision.
I feel like it's definitely gonna be either Judi, Sarah, or Mehgan. Maybe not Sarah. Maybe Sarah.
Judi first.
No, and I say that because the team, the business team on season 13 was Judi, Mehgan, and Natalie. I mean Judi, Sarah, and Natalie. But I know that Mehgan is about her business too. So that's why I feel like she would.
I am undecided right now. I need to see a full trailer or an episode before I make a decision.
All right. Well, you're right. There's no way to know now, but we will know hopefully sooner than summer. But definitely exactly as soon as it comes out, we'll be back. Make sure you follow me on all social media at the Gino Bino. And where can people find you at?
At Rose of the Black Dragon on Instagram. And that's about it. I don't have any other social media like that. I am not like you, Gino. Gino, you are a social butterfly.
You know that meme where it's like they show a picture of a dog on a leash tied to a pole, and then they show a picture of someone on their phone at the electric outlet, like with their phone plugged in?
Yeah.
That's me.
That's you.
I'm the dude. Yeah, I'm the dude with that's plugged right next to the wall.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Be proud of that. Be proud of that. But
I make money off my phone though, so I don't know about anyone else.
I'm not bashing you. I'm
all
not
right.
bashing you. I'm not bashing you. You keep thinking I'm bashing you. No, honey, we just make money differently. You like being out there. So I like making money behind the scenes, like making stuff for people and stuff like that. Whatever weights the bag that's not illegal, go for it.
Exactly. But as always, thank you again so much for being my guests. You were awesome, and I can't wait to do this again. Thank you. We're out of here, guys.
Bye.